What's up, everybody? So today's video is going to be on some RAHWAY bottles. Like I mentioned in the last video, the Elizabeth bottles I did, I'm going to do a couple on some local bottles that I've been digging over the years, and get away from the poisons just for a little while and show you some of the other stuff that's in my collection. Like I said, most of these are dug by me, so if you will, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All right, enjoy.
Not exactly sure what this is gonna be.
Okay, so I wish I found this video. The last video I did was for the Elizabeth bottles that I pulled out of the ground, and unfortunately I didn't know I had this video, but I just found it. But this is the Klaus bottle that had all the paint inside of it. If you look at the other video, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Klaus Brothers, Blob top, quart size. What's that, huh? What'd you get? Sweet.
So I'm going to start the video off with some M.DANNER's mug base, all blob tops. These are the only local bottles I have with mug bases, and just all of them say 640, if I'm not mistaken, on the base. Yep. Hard to see, but it says 640. M. Danner was George Danner's wife. Pretty much the only variants I've seen in these is what I have here. A couple different colors. There's like a clear one. It's starting to turn amethyst. And then just different shades of aqua. So these say registered and these don't. But there's nothing on any of the backs. So just a couple. That's the only difference between them. Some say registered, some don't. Also, earlier ones are the Geo Danners. So I got 3 of these guys. Again, a clear one starting to turn amethyst. That's it. Pretty boring, plain bottles. I don't know if you can see the purple in that one a little bit. I think you can. Then this one pulled out of the river, got beat up. You can see all the river sludge, whatever the hell you want to call that stuff in there. These are pretty common. If you dig anywhere in Rahway that hasn't been dug, you tend to find them. This one I took home has a broken lip on it. I don't know, everybody's making glasses out of them. Maybe one day I'll get to that. Then I got this rare one, the only one I've ever dug. It's like a crossover kind of looking thing. I also have this one. The back of this one says this bottle not to be sold. And it's a round one, it's not a mug base. Circle slug, just like the rest of them now. And then this guy is actually has a watermelon slug plate. This one I was actually kayaking down the Rahwy River. The big boy also says this bottle not to be sold. Much bigger, quart size, I guess that is. It was actually kayaking down the Rahwy River and saw it up on a bank. and it was a muddy bank, so it was tough to get to because I would have been up to my knees in that quagmire mud that's down there. But I managed to get it. It's the only one I've ever seen this size. Alright, so I'm gonna go get all the other Rahway bottles. Alright, so another pretty common Rahway bottle is a Gehring, PH.H Gehring from Rahway. So there's two different types here too. They have a watermelon slug plate and a round slug plate. So the watermelon slug plate, they have the property of PH.H Gehring. This bottle is not to be sold. All of them on the base have 206. So I got 3 of them. And I got 5 of the other type. These are just registered. Another one with that top broke off again. Maybe I'll make a glass out of it one day, but you can see the one's considerably smaller than the other. But these have the circle slug plate, and then they say registered on the bottom. They also have 52N on it. Usually it says Carl. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah. Carl Hutter from New York, 52N. I have one that says 59N also. There's a nice one. There's a lot of bubbles in this one. It's a pretty clean one too. Like I said, these aren't that hard to find either. I mean, considering. Alright, so another Rahway bottle that's these are, I wouldn't say common, but I found 5 of them. So we'll take a look at them. A. Giebelhaus and Rahway. This bottle to be returned when empty. So this Blob top has the round slug plate. This one has a watermelon slug plate. And the back of this one says the bottle's not to be sold. Also has the original stopper. So obviously I didn't dig this one. So it's got the watermelon slug plate. There's an aqua one, but this one has the top knocked off of it too. And then I have 2 of the Hutches. So the Hutches have the tombstone slug plate, registered. And this bottle not to be sold. Both of these I dug. Makes my day when I dig them. Alright, see what else we got. I just also wanted to show you some of these porcelain stoppers I've dug up for PH Gehring. Got a few of them, and the Danners. This one actually has rubber and everything left in it. And this one's a little different over here. You can see how that one's shaped compared to this one. That's the only one I have. All the other ones are kind of rounded. But they're pretty cool too. Thought I'd show them. I got quite a few of them. I can't imagine how many I'd have if I actually sifted the dirt that I was throwing out. Alright, so here's the last of my soda bottles, or water bottles. I don't know what these are, but these are all crown top. It's machine made, and they're all machine made. So 2 of these are the Rahway Bottling Works. So I'll start with the little one. This is Rahway Bottling Works, Rahway, New Jersey. It has like icicles hanging down. Yeah, it says icicle. So that's the only one of these I ever dug. And then the larger size, it says registered. Crown top. Big fold in the glass. That's a ding, but so I dug both of those, and then these 2 guys, they're Dunphy Brothers. A little different. The embossing's a little different on them. The only 2 I've ever dug. I actually had a family member asking me to purchase these, but I never, I didn't want to let them go because there's only 2 I found. So I was like, maybe when I find another one. But I never found another one, so hopefully they found one for themselves, because I know what it's like trying to look for a bottle with your family name on it, because I've been trying, and unfortunately mine are like over $1,000 a piece, so it's hard for me to find them. But all right, so I'm gonna move on to like medicine bottles next. All right, so now I'm gonna show you a couple medicine bottles and things like that I've dug up. I think I dug every one of these. So I'll start with the vulcanizing fluid. I know this comes in a couple sizes, but this is the only one that I've dug up. And then Kirstine. So I have this one, and then I have a painted label that's busted, but I kept it anyway. Then I have 3 Piercy the Stanleys, the Uptown Drugstore. That's the bigger size, and the smaller size. And then I have a magnesium bottle. I dug this not that long ago, maybe a year ago. Just happy to get that one. Gleason's Pharmacy on the corner of Irving and Cherry Street. 2 different sizes of these. Opposite the post office. It's pretty cool. It's the larger size. Then Terra Road. Terrell's is on. There's a Terra Road in Rahway. It's probably on Terra Road. Pretty cool one. And I have 2 sizes of Pendleton. There's 2 different sizes. Just the larger size. Then I'm gonna get to my favorite one. I'll start out with the Georgia Brown Druggist. It's a little square guy. But then I have this guy. It's probably my favorite Rahway bottle I ever dug up. I actually dug 2 of these and I sold one like an idiot. I wish I never did, but I did. Alright, so that's it for my medicine bottles. Alright, so now a couple milk bottles that I dug up. I think one of these I recently just bought, but I also have a milk top. I don't know. It cost $1, so I bought it. So this Robert Florio is the one that I recently bought. Everything else I dug. This is Albert Florio, fresh raw milk. It's a pretty cool one. Then I have 3 different size Haynes Dairy at a 1/2 pint. They all have an H on the bottom. These were pretty common. I found quite a few of these. I sold some. I got a 1/2 pint. The pint. And the big boy, the quart. It says deposit bottle on it. So it's nice that I have all 3 sizes of those. Then I got a J.H. Brunt own dairy. Unfortunately, that's going on, but it's the best one I have, so it's turning purple too. So that'll do for now. And then got this guy, Madison Hill Dairy. And it says wash and return. Sorry. I got 2 sizes here of the Charles McKenzie, the Model Dairy Farm. Fortunately, they got a big flash in it too. But it's the only ones I've ever found. So the pint beat up too. But I have to do until I get a better one. And then the last one. It's like a workout lifting these things up. Frank G. Adamantic. So that's it for my milk bottles. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw in a little color in this video because I actually found all of these while digging all the other Rahway and Elizabeth bottles that I've been showing. But normally I used to just chuck these because they didn't have their own embossing on them. But just start looking at them like, man, I should start keeping these. They're pretty nice. Fortunately, I got a green blob. no embossing on it, unfortunately. It's very crude. Some nice bubbles in them. It says a cat on the bottom. I can't read it right now, but there you go. Same thing with this one. So it's a crude lip on them. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Then you got this one with a 3-piece mold. It's pretty dark. Guess it's an amber. Then this thing you can hold a flashlight to it. You can see I'm holding it to the light and you can't even see hardly anything in through that. It's really dark. And then the base looks like a pontoon mark on it. It's weird. How old do you think that is? If you know, comment. So I'm gonna have to start keeping them when I find them. So the next bottles are gonna be some RAHWAY liquor store bottles that are located on Main Street with a couple pictures I'm gonna show you next. But where I dug these up the last time I was there was about a year ago. And as I was out there digging, some people must have saw me and there was a house nearby. So supposedly I turned my back and I look and there's a cop with his gun drawn on me. And neighbors called and said that I was burying a body possibly. Luckily nothing happened and he let me go. So last up is my strap side flasks. So I have 2 clear, 1 aqua. The aqua one I bought. I think I got it on eBay. And if my memory serves me right, it cost me over $100. It's the RAHWAY liquor store. It's in pretty decent shape. And this one I dug. But unfortunately, it was cracked. Then I have a smaller one. This one's in pretty nice shape. There's nothing wrong with it, aside from some stain from being buried. These are early blown ones. Happy to find these. So that's pretty much it for my RAHWAY collection for now. So hopefully I'll find something new. Years to come, I'm always down there. I'm always in the river. I'm always doing something down there. So hopefully I can find some more. Alright, peace out. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, always posting about bottles. Throw a comment out there. I always like to hear from people, like if you have RAHWAY bottles, I'd love to see what you have. And happy collecting.